Any comments or questions should be directed to the show host, not STL Hits.
Yeah, we don't want to do anything to scare your children. That's the last thing we want to do. We don't want to scare anybody.
Welcome to the Daddy Marin Nina Show. Here, let me try that again. Welcome to the Daddy Marin Nina Show. I'm just all kind of up in the air about everything. I've got Nina's not here today, so I have to run all the systems. So bear with me because it's going to be an interesting day. We're just now starting to use StreamYard, and today we have Indifferent Monkey with Joel. Hey, Joel, how's it going?
It's going good, mate. It's good to be back, actually.
Well, it's good to have you back. Hey, Joel, how's it going?
It's going good, mate. It's good to be back. I'm hearing myself repeated there.
Yeah. Is that better?
Yeah, that's cool, man.
Okay, because I heard it too. It started playing automatically on the other computer as the live feed.
Are we going out live?
We are going out live. We're going out live on STLHits.com and on our YouTube channel at STLHits.com. YouTube.
Oh, well.
YouTube.
Hello, America. How are you doing?
Hello, everybody. So what's been going on with you and Pippa?
Well, Pippa's at work right now. A bit like your situation with Nina, because she might come on and say hello if I can get her to do that. But she's working it. We've all got daytime jobs as well. This is still,
absolutely.
It's still, passion, not money.
Right. Which brings me to a good point that I want to before we get into our conversation too much. STL Hits is going through some scheduling changes. So we are going to announce all the scheduling changes pretty soon because of, having to work, stuff like that, and building the Roku station. So the Roku station is being built as we speak.
Nice one.
So everybody be able to see that worldwide. It'll probably be about a month or month and a half before we're going to be able to go live on Roku.
Right. Okay.
Okay. So everything that's going up right now is going up as a video on demand. And like I said, in about a month and a half, we'll be doing the live shows straight on Roku, so everybody can watch us on their Roku televisions.
So on this new system you've got here, are people able to join in, or there's a private chat window, but I can't see anybody on it?
Oh no, people's able to join in. Yes, if you go to if you're at StreamYard and you go to you can make comments.
Okay.
But if not, you can go to stlhits.com and comment in the chat room there too.
Cool.
Which
Do that, guys.
Huh?
I'm just telling all of America to come online, man.
Absolutely. Come online. So why don't you tell us about your new song here?
Oh, well, since we last spoke, we've been really busy. Lots of potentially exciting stuff's happening. We've been working all week. First thing, we've been rehearsing all week to do live shows. And we start our first one on Saturday. And we're doing a mini tour of our kind of local city, yeah. So we've got 4 gigs in the next week or two.
Cool.
Just to put ourselves up on stage, and because what we do is not just bring your guitars and play. It's quite technical with samples and this. So we thought, before we go out and hit Wembley Stadium, we'll try our local pub,
Right. There you go.
But
try local pub or two.
And then we got a new single out, Human Diamonds. We've only just released it, so we're still doing all the social media marketing and trying to get people to listen to it like everybody is with their music. And we didn't write it because of the invasion in Russia, but it was written years before that, the original song, and the recording me and Pippa did was last summer, but it kind of feels right because it's about everybody being precious, as in human life, Never mind what you believe in, forget all that. Just that all human life is precious and nobody Nobody has the right to take anybody else's life for whatever reason. So we dedicated it. If we get any sales on it, we're going to give all the money that we make from selling it to the Red Cross to help Ukraine.
Cool.
It's not just to promote the song. It's just people don't buy music anymore, so it's to try and encourage people to buy music for a good cause. You know, people to stream and listen to it free on YouTube. So there's no money for musicians much anymore. But I thought, what's the point if we just like put it for sale as a record? Nobody's going to buy it. If at the best, they're going to listen to it on YouTube or Spotify. That's where Spotify make all the money, you know. So we thought, well, if people want to buy it, we'll give all the money to the Red Cross. We've got nothing to lose by doing that, and it helps
Yeah, but
people.
you have it for sale though in different areas, right? Like Apple.
Yeah. It's on Amazon. It's on Amazing Radio, which is a platform. It sounds like it is a radio. It's a lot of things. Amazing Radio. It's not just a radio station, but you can sell your music through this. It's on AmazingRadio.com. It's on Amazon. It's on other things. I don't know. Other platforms, but where you can buy, you know, like your iTunes and all that shit, you know. So it's out there, but you know, if you like the song enough, just buy it, and that money will go and help somebody have a warm cup of coffee or tea somewhere in Ukraine, you know, who's
Oh
got.
yeah. You know, tell her by 99 cents to $1.29. That's nothing for a song.
No, well, you know, that's a bit of a thing anyway, isn't it? Where people don't buy songs much anymore, and you're right. You know, you can go into a store and buy a coffee for more money than that, and that won't last you forever. But buying a song you can keep forever, like we used to, man, with records. Yeah, get that phone.
Always when you don't want it to ring. Nobody ever wants to call when I actually have time to pick it up.
That was Bill Gates offering £1,000 to the records. That's who it was.
Well, if Bill Gates is calling, he better be offering more than £1,000.
Yeah, that's true.
Him and whoever else has a lot of money.
Yeah.
What's that guy? What's that guy's name that developed Tesla?
Oh, Elon Musk.
Mm.
Yeah, they'd rather spend £1 billion shooting themselves off into space than helping people.
Yeah. Yeah, nobody wants to help anybody anymore, you know?
No. Well, I know I've got £1 billion, so like Jeff Bezos, I've got billions of pounds. What am I going to do with it? Am I going to help the hungry? No, I'm going to just shoot my ass off into space. Fuck you all. It's insane.
It is insane. It's insane that people think that way, but you're absolutely right. They do. They think exactly like that.
I'd like to think if I had £1 billion. Well, if I had £1 billion, I'd give 99% of it away. Who needs £1 billion?
Well, you know, I always said if I won the lottery, with large lump sum of money or something, there's so many things that I could do with it that would make, you know, at least my area better. Help a lot of people out.
It's the same around here, man. You know, my wife has worked quite a lot for like social things and like homeless people, and we always say, you know, if we won some kind of lottery where there's the Euro Millions over here, where you can win £100 million, which is about $150 million, it's like, how could you spend that money? So we always said we'd, you know, like we might as well like try and build homeless shelters and stuff.
Absolutely.
You know, what good is it to you in the bank, man? You know, I mean, you can buy a really nice house, and I'm saying something now for like $500,000, and that's you done for the rest of your life in a beautiful house with a beautiful wife, just like Talking Heads said it. You know,
absolutely. So you want to go ahead and let's go ahead and play your song here.
Cool.
Okay, I'm gonna scoot over here.
Okay.
Hi, everybody. There we go. And we are going to. You want to introduce this song real quick?
Yeah. This is Human Diamond by Indifferent Monkey.
Hey, I'm a human diamond. I live and I'll die. dance. I see no miracles except the face I'm looking on. Not my brother, not my sister, not my lover, not my enemy. We fall in line, we can be one. You're just a face I'm looking on. Not my preacher, not my teacher, not my savior. I'll never be your savior. Human diamonds. Human diamonds. Human diamonds. Human diamonds. Believe in God. Believe in yourself. You just have faith. I'm looking on like a soldier. Like a sailor. Like a sailor. Human diamonds. Human diamonds. Human diamonds. Human diamonds. We are human diamonds. Human diamonds. Human diamonds. Human diamonds.
Human diamonds.
Yeah.
Diamonds. Hey, now I was watching the your YouTube video with Human Diamonds when you told me you guys first released it, right, a couple weeks ago or whatever.
Yeah,
and the boy that's your boy, right?
Yeah, it's my boy.
Man, he was so cute on that thing.
Yeah, he's amazing. He's so funny.
He did a great job.
He is. He's a little character, man, and he's got great humor. He's got great insight. He's an amazing little boy, and yeah, I'm really proud of him on that one. He was really game for it, you know. His sister, my other kid, my daughter, did his makeup and got him all his hair done and all that, and he was so game for it, and he just went for it, man. It was brilliant.
Oh yeah, he was. You could tell he was into it on the video.
Yeah, it's like his dad.
So it was, like I said, it was great.
Yeah, well, we when I recorded it, I guess you picked up those kids singing towards the end, and I got some friends' kids up in the studio, and my boy and my daughter, and there's about 4 or 5 kids singing it, you know, towards the end, and that's really cute, and it
it sounds great.
Kind of adds a little dynamic of it being about we're all precious, you know, kids in it.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. So, do you guys have any live events coming up real soon?
Yeah, Saturday, mate.
Oh, Saturday.
Okay. Yeah, for our first Indifferent Monkey gigs on Saturday. Yeah.
You gonna video it?
Well, I'm sure there will be people videoing it, but we've got a bunch of gigs coming up. So we'll in the next 2 weeks we're playing 4 gigs. So, and then we've got other ones lined up, and we're gonna try and do playing Manchester and Leeds and some big cities towards the end of the year. But we're like I said earlier, you know, it's quite technical what we do. So we're just trying out the gigs in some small venues. Although 2 of the venues towards the end are quite big, you know. But we're on a charity concert in 2 weeks. You know, because of all the care workers during COVID, it's like a thank you charity thing for the care workers. So there's 3 bands on that night, and we're on second, I think. So it's good. It's all cool, man. Yeah, we've been rehearsing all week for it, you know, and it's starting to sound good.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, we're even going to do a bit of like an acoustic set as well, because we've got songs that you haven't heard yet. That, I mean, the songs we're doing are sounding so good, man. If I have to say so myself, they're sounding so good. In fact, did you get the demo that I sent you?
I did get the demo, and I was getting ready to mention the fact that you sent that demo, and we're gonna play it here, before the end of the show.
Yeah, because that one is you know, I thought, should I send it? Shouldn't I? And you guys been so supportive that I thought, you know, STL hits, Nina and Daddy are just like so cool, and you've supported us from quite a while now, and I thought, you know, that song I think is going to be one of our signature tunes eventually. We haven't quite finished it, so I thought I'd send you the demo of it, but the demo already sounds like amazing.
Yeah, I mean, I listened to about half of it earlier, but because I got busy trying to set all this up for this interview and stuff. With the StreamYard, it takes a little bit more preparation with StreamYard than it did with Skype.
Yeah, we're going to do a video for that next week, but we've got another track that's coming out that's going to be before that, called Space Race, bit about your Jeff Bezoses and all that. And then we've got that one which will follow Space Race, which is called Sagittarius A Star. Do you know what that means?
Sagittarius A Star? No. Explain it to me.
Well, Sagittarius A Star, there'll be, if there's any geeks out there, they'll know what it means. But basically, we live in the Milky Way, don't we? Our galaxy, if you believe in all that.
Right.
So we live in a galaxy, and there's billions of galaxies. But at the center of this galaxy, the Milky Way, there's a black hole, and it's called Sagittarius A Star. So it's dead center of our galaxy, and we're orbiting that black hole. So I just I'm a bit into looking at the stars and a bit of amateur astronomy and stuff like that. And so Sagittarius A Star is like a black hole at the center of our galaxy. So it kind of works with that, because if you hear the song, how it starts, and that it's a little bit like, it's not a dig. I never dig at anything. It's just a statement about the world we live in again, and not religious, just purity and purity of spirit, and people being kind. And it doesn't matter what you believe in, just be kind to your neighbor, you know, whether they're a Muslim or a Christian or an atheist. Stop all the bullshit, man. You know, just get on with it. Have you traveled the world much? I don't know, Daddy.
No, I've traveled the country quite a bit, but I've never been outside of the United States.
Right. Well, I've been to the States. I've been to a little place called Narrowsburg in upstate New York, and I've been to New York, and I've also been down to Florida, and I've traveled to many other places like India, all over Europe, Italy, everywhere.
Well, when you was in upstate New York, did you get a chance to go to Niagara Falls? Because it's not too far from where you was at.
Actually, on the map, it's about 5 inches, but it's fucking 5 hours drive from there, mate. Such a massive country.
Well, I was looking at the map. It's not that far. It's only about yay far.
No, mate. I was near Scranton in Pennsylvania, where Biden comes from. You know, it's miles away from Niagara Falls. I thought that when I went there, I thought I can go and visit Niagara Falls. It's only up the road, like 5 hours each way. You know,
right? Yeah,
it's basically just what I'm trying to get at there is, you know, that when I've traveled around the world, I've sat at a bar in Barcelona. I've sat at a bar in India. I've sat at a bar in America. And when you sit at a bar, or you go to a shop even, and somebody's at the checkout, everybody's just really friendly. People are essentially quite kind, you know. And
Right.
we live in this crazy world where I don't know why we have these insane people running our world who seem to think it's all right to kill each other. I don't understand.
Well, you know, that is not the majority of people.
No,
Like you
it's
said,
not.
the majority of people care about people. They don't want to hurt other people. It's the
No,
few
who does that?
individuals.
Yeah, and for some reason they have some logic that they can tell people to go out with guns, killing people, and I don't get it. I just don't understand, mate. You know, it's just like I say, traveling the world. Everywhere I've gone, people have been friendly, helpful. I've been in the Middle East, people friendly there. You know, everywhere, and people, when you meet them face to face, they're fine. But those people you meet, if your government told you to shoot them, would you shoot them? Why would you shoot them?
I wouldn't, but you know, that's one of the reasons
I'll
why I
tell you
never
what,
joined the military.
I'll tell you what, I'll say that on there. I'd shoot people like Putin, man, tonight.
If I was to ever shoot anybody, it was because they was breaking in my house.
Yeah,
And you know, protecting me or my family. You know what I mean? But that'd be about it.
We don't have guns here, mate. We're you lot are all gun mad over there.
You know, I'm not a big fan of guns either. You know, I studied martial arts for years, so I'm more of a fan of
no.
swords.
All we've got is a baseball bat. If anybody comes in the house,
hey, baseball bat hurts just as much.
No, I've got a golf club that hurts even more, mate. If they come in my house,
is it 9-iron?
Yeah. 9-iron will take your legs out. At least they won't die, though, will they? They'll just be crippled.
Right. Well, this is a very interesting show. We have Joel here from Indifferent Monkey, and this is our very first video episode that's going out live to YouTube right now. In the chat room, if you're watching or listening on YouTube, you can join the chat through YouTube.
Hey, was the song on YouTube then, the video, or was it just the audio?
There's just the audio.
All right, okay. Cool.
Yeah, just the audio. Still trying to figure out the bells and whistles on how things work, and you know.
Yeah, it's cool, man. I don't mind being your guinea pig, Daddy. No problem.
That's good because you are. And I appreciate you being my guinea pig with all this newer technology.
Man.
Yeah, we'll get it all figured out. Like I said, we got it lined out to where this feed is also going on the homepage right now of STLhits.com. If you go to STLhits.com and you'll see where it says,
is anybody reacting? I can't even see anybody on private chat on this thing.
Says our live video stream YouTube is what I have it listed as on the homepage. I'm going to change that to just live shows. Cool. But if you go there, you can click on it and you'll be able to see the live show, or go to the YouTube page, STL Hits YouTube page, see the live show. And we're recording this also because of the Roku channel, which is coming into play here real soon. We've been working on it, and we're about 50% the way there. But that it's a lot of work, and you know, putting together the videos and doing all that stuff and getting it set up, and Roku actually approving it. So we're working on all that.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
It's a bit random, but you're in Missouri, right?
We're actually in Illinois, right across the river from St. Louis.
Oh, right. Okay. I thought you were in Missouri. Sorry. No, I was just like that program. We're a bit obsessed over here with it. Ozark. You know that one?
Oh, yeah. We watched every single episode.
How good is that? It's so good. How far are you from there then?
From the Ozarks?
Yeah.
We could be at the Ozarks in about 4.5 hours, I think.
Oh, so it's just 5 minutes away, like you said Niagara Falls was.
Yeah, 5 inches away.
Yeah, 5 inches away, man.
No, well, the arch from where we're at here, the St. Louis Arch is about 5 miles. Right. So, you know, with traffic, 10 or 15 minutes.
After watching that program, I just love to visit the Ozarks, man. It sounds like
Oh,
a
it's
great
it's
place.
beautiful down there.
Yeah, I'd love to go there and just take my kids and get one of those speedboats and go, wow.
Yeah, those lakes down there are huge and they're extremely deep. I mean, there's scuba divers that go down in those lakes all the time. I don't know
Right.
if some of the lakes, yeah, because I think a lot of it, you know, of those lakes are old strip mines, and there's a lot of lakes over there. So who knows how deep they are? You know.
Well, we live where I live now. I'm about, well, I just been to the, we've got a place called the Lake District. And I'm about, from my front door, about 45 minutes drive to the Lake District. And we went to Lake Coniston last week. And it was absolutely scorchy on, mate. It was boiling. It was like the middle of summer. It was amazing. The weather, that's why I'm wearing a hat, it's freezing now. It's just changed.
Same thing here. Same thing here. Last night it fell below or right at freezing temperatures last night. And last week it was 70 and 80 degrees.
Yeah, we're really lucky we've got the Lake District. There's hundreds. There's dozens of really great lakes up there, and we're so lucky to be on like the doorstep of it.
Right.
Yeah, it's cool, man.
Hey, go ahead and do me a favor and plug yourself and tell everybody where they can find you again.
What, online?
Yeah.
Yeah, they can find us if they just go on, like it's got on the video at Indifferent M, and there's a link to Linktree, and it's got all our links on Linktree down to like Spotify, Bandcamp, YouTube, everything. Yeah. So there's so many places you can find us now online. And as I think I might have mentioned last time, it's a massive crowd of bands you're in, and that's not a bad thing because it's great people are making music, of course it is, but it's really difficult to stand out from the crowd, I think, and but we're doing good. We've just got some exciting news, like potentially exciting news. We've got a few great things going on. Have you heard of the band Billy Talent?
Yeah.
Well, Billy Talent are bringing out a VR game, which my son loves VR shit. And I was like, never see him anyway. He's got a VR kit and he's just like that all the time. And you can join the band on the VR game. But we've got, I'm pretty sure you've got that song, Naked White Noise.
Yeah.
And that's going to be on the Billy Talent VR game.
Yeah, I think he was mentioning that one of the past times a couple months ago when you was on.
Well, it's coming out.
It was in the works. Oh, is it?
Yeah. I don't know exactly when, but they said the end of March, but I think it's going a bit. They keep saying end of next week. But anyway, it's definitely going to be on that. We've got Human Diamond that you just heard that they've also penciled in for it as well on the same game for an update.
Oh, awesome.
And then even more exciting for me personally is that Naked White Noise and Human Diamond have both been shortlisted for a major Hollywood film.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, man. It doesn't mean we're going to be on it. I want to stress that because what the process is you've got these platforms where you can submit your music to things, and this particular platform allows you to submit your music to people looking for bands for X, Y, or Z.
Right.
So I submitted it, and we got great news back that it was Cokehead. It's another song you've had, a song called Cokehead and Naked White Noise, and they've both been selected to go to the musical director of a major Hollywood film. So
awesome.
We'll only, the problem is with that, like anything, it sounds great, and it is great. Of course, it's great, but we won't know till about October, so it's a long wait to find out. So we might end up on the cutting room floor yet, but if we get through, that's going to be like major shit, man, for us.
Well, yeah, and as soon as that happens, you let us know because we'll have the Roku channel going up by then with live
Yeah, no,
shows
man,
on the
you
Roku
know,
channel.
you know, it's funny how things turn out. I have you ever heard of a guy called Chris Whitley?
I don't know. Sounds familiar, but I have no idea.
Right. Well, after this show, search Chris Whitley and a song called Big Sky Country, yeah, and anything by Chris Whitley actually. Um, I'm going back a few years, but he used to be a drinking partner with me. He's a guy. He's from your neck of the woods, you know. Not well, you're not. No, he's about 15 inches away from you.
Oh,
But
yeah, is he in California?
New York,
New
mate.
York? Yeah.
Yeah, but I lived for a spell in Belgium, and so Chris was out there too. It's a long story, so I'll cut it short. We used to go out for a drink together because I'm English and he was American, and there was other Americans I worked with out there and British people, and Chris was just an amazing finger-picking blues player, man. Check him out, really. Have you heard of
I will.
Daniel Lanois?
I'm sorry?
Daniel Lanois.
No, I don't think so.
Right. Well, Daniel Lanois, again, if you Google him, he's produced people like U2 and all sorts. He's a producer, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So Chris, my mate Chris, who we used to go and see play in a bar with 3 of us in the bar in the audience, that'd be it. Suddenly got signed by Sony Music in America and went on a world tour with Tom Petty. And you've got to know the film Thelma and Louise, yeah?
Yeah.
Right. So in the film Thelma and Louise, where Brad Pitt is in the motel room with Gina Davis, is it? And there's the love scene in the motel room, and then this music comes on in the background, and that's my friend Chris.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. And sadly, and God rest his soul, Chris died when he was about 42.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it's absolutely tragic. The guy had a whole career ahead of him. He's a big name in the music world rather than in the household name world, you know, because he's an undiscovered. He isn't undiscovered. Obviously, he was discovered because he ended up on Thelma and Louise. But you know what? I used to live out in Belgium, and the last time I was there years ago, I was leaving that day for the last time. I was coming back to my home in England, and I bumped into Chris very strangely at a train station, and it was brotherly. Oh man, how are you doing? All that, you know? And about a year after that, poor guy died. You know, but his daughter, Trixie. Now this is another one you have to Google: Trixie Whitley. And Trixie Whitley used to, when she was a kid, when he started being big and playing like to 2,000, 3,000 people, you know, like proper making it.
Right.
He used to bring his daughter on stage, which was a bit weird, but it was a bit cool as well. And she was about 9 or 10 at the time, and she was dancing away, and it was really weird, but it was lovely. And she is now, like in Europe, like a massive name, Trixie Whitley. I'm going to say it again. She's got a song called "Breathe You In," and it has about 10 million views on YouTube.
Yeah, I'll look that one up too.
And she's produced by Daniel Lamar, who produced her dad. And you should play some Trixie Whitley, and maybe some Chris Whitley too.
Yeah, these are. I am terrible with names. If I hear a song that I know, I usually know who the band is.
Well,
but I am terrible with names.
The song "Big Sky Country" was. I'll tell you a quick story. It's a bit like a movie, but Chris, like I said, was my it was like a bit of a drinking buddy. We'd go out because we were both expats living abroad and all that. And so all the English expat musicians and Americans, we all hooked up and we started bands together. And so I basically was with Chris for a few years. And then one day I went over to his house, and he was from quite a rich, not himself, but he was involved with his wife, who's Trixie Whitley's mother, Helena, were from quite a wealthy Belgian family, and so he lived there for a while, and he took me to his little studio, just like I'm sat in here now, my little studio, and like you could come and visit me, Daddy, and like be in my studio, and I'd play you Human Diamond for the first time, and you go, "Oh, that's really cool, Joe. Well done," And so he played me Big Sky Country that he'd just written that week. I was doing the same thing, I was having a beer, and I was going, "Oh, that's really cool, man. Well done, that's good." 2 years later, it was on MTV, and it's like a massive thing for the time,
Well, sure.
And it was like, oh my God, I was maybe the first person on the planet to hear that song, which I'm really kind of humbled.
Yeah, that's an awesome feeling, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm quite humbled by that, because you listen to that song, and I bet you, man, you play that. It's really, honestly, mate, you'll love it when you hear it. It should be a revival of his music. He's a lost hero in music.
Well, like I said, I know the music, but names and stuff like that, I'm terrible with. So if you say, "Do you know the title of this song or the name of this?" I'll tell you no almost every time. But when I hear the song, I know the song.
I've got that with people. I can never. My wife hates me because I've got a kind of face blindness, so I never know who anybody is. I always look at her and go, "Who's that again?" She goes, "Fucking hell, you know who they are."
Right. I know Nina and I had that discussion about actors and actresses when we're watching movies and stuff, and she's like, "Who's this actor's name? Or what's this actor's name?" I don't know.
I'll tell you what, mate.
I've seen him on like 50 things.
I'll tweet you some links to both Chris Whitley and his daughter Trixie Whitley.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tell me you're not going to play that music, and I'll think you're insane. It's so good, mate. It's so good.
Well, send me the links, and we'll see what we do.
I'll send you the links, buddy. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we'll see what we can do.
Yeah,
because we get our music from all different sources.
Yeah, I know you do, man. But I'll send it on your Twitter Messenger, like some links to it, and you'll discover some amazing music there that I know you're gonna love, man. Because it's like a southern sort of rock. It's great stuff, man.
Oh, I love southern rock.
And he plays with a pick on each finger. Yeah,
oh,
so proper like. Yeah.
Kind of like playing a banjo.
Yeah, but on like steel guitars. And
yeah,
stuff. And amazing.
I tell you what, I love the sound of steel guitars and steel drums.
Well, I've just introduced you to Chris Whitley. Everybody who's ever listening to this, search Chris Whitley and discover something that you should have discovered years ago. It's so good.
Oh, absolutely. But we're running short on time, so let's go ahead and you want to play your demo?
Yeah, let's go for the demo. Yeah, defo.
Okay. Like I say, you introduce it. I'll push the play.
Okay, this is work in progress to me. It's called Sagittarius A Star, which is the name of the black hole at the center of our Milky Way. It's going to be the title track for our album that hopefully will be ready by the end of the year. And it's by, obviously, Indifferent Monkey.
Watch the sun go down. Watch the world go round, round, round. Watch the sun go down. Watch the sun rise. You can choose to live or die. You can choose to Can see any trace thanks to you. Run, run away. Run, run away. Run, run away. Run, run away. We can ride on a wave all day, stress out about what they say. The poet of love is blood in my skin. Within love ecstasy is breaking in. Watch the sun go down. Watch the world go round, round, round. Watch the sun go down. Watch the sun rise. Can be my honey pie, like a black little spider to fly. We can go and sail away over the ocean and far away, far away, far away, far away, oh, far away. Watch the sun go down. Watch the world go round, round, round. Watch the sun go down. Watch the sun rise.
That's awesome, Joel.
Thank you, mate.
You're welcome. I really love that one.
Yeah,
I don't know why you're calling it a demo when it sounds like a finished product.
you know why we're calling it a demo? Because I'll let you into a little secret on that one. The drums, we're going to start doing gigs from Saturday, so we've got an amazing young guy. He's only young, man, but so is Pippa. She's only 19, and this guy's only 17, and he's playing drums now for us, and he's playing bass. He's playing all sorts. He's an amazing little guy, and he's full of talent. So the drums in the background are sampled, and I don't like that. I want them to be him playing them, and that's
sure.
the only reason that it's a demo, because we're going to go in a studio in the next few weeks after we've done the gigs.
Well, when you get the finished version, we'll put it up.
Yeah, definitely, because that sounds. I know what you're saying, man. It sounds finished, but when it has our drummer playing it, it's just gonna have just a little bit more attack to it, and I'm very particular with when I'm producing, So yeah, it sounds great. It sounds great, but I think it's gonna sound just a little bit more great when we've got our drummer playing on it.
Well, I can't wait to hear the finished version if that one's not quite done yet.
Yeah, no, exactly. And I honestly think my wife, when she first heard it, she just went, "Oh," because she's like a golf widow, They're like, I'm in the studio upstairs. I'm in my house, but I have a studio in my attic where I'm sitting right now.
Right.
And I'll tell you what, shall I play you a song just like that on an acoustic guitar?
Shit. Well, if you want to play something, you go right on ahead. I hope it comes through okay.
Let's give it a go. So she's a little golf widow, and this song is another one we're going to do live, and Pippa sings it, so I'm going to try to sing it. Does that coming through all right?
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay. to share my sentiments. Be here when I come to town. It's a hot day and I'm choking, running out of confidence. This is torture, baby. Without you here, oh, it's torture, honey. Pulling out my hair, Whoa. Well, I've seen the ex-presidents, heard a song by De La Soul. It's me and you destroy, yet it brings me so much joy. 'Cause it's torture, baby. Without you here, oh, it's torture, honey. I'm pulling out my hair, oh, it's torture, baby. Wishing you were here, oh, it's torture, honey. You got me running scared, oh. Whoa. 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 I've seen Hannibal the cannibal. One flew over the cuckoo's nest. It's me and you destroy, yet it brings me so much joy. And if you really want to torture me, at least do it properly. Tie me to a chair, tell me that you love me. This is torture, baby. Without you here, oh, it's torture, honey. I'm pulling out my hair, oh, it's torture, baby. Wishing you were here, oh, it's torture, honey. You got me running scared, uh-oh.
Awesome. Now, the next time you decide to do a live performance on here, you got to hook up a mixer, and I think that you was going in and out a little bit because the automatic gain on the
All right,
built into the StreamYard.
Whatever.
But you sounded great. You was good. Good job. Yay.
Yeah, well, that's another song we're going to bring out. But what happens with that song, I kind of sing the first, Pippa sings the second. It works really well between the two of us. It's so nice.
Well, have I heard that one?
No, that was another.
That one's going to be a new one.
Man, on that. STL Hits, man.
Right here. All kinds of exclusives today on STL Hits, right?
Yeah.
Right here on the Daddy Murr and Nina show, minus Nina today.
Yeah. Sadly, give her my love, man.
Oh, I definitely will. And same goes back to Pippa.
Yeah, absolutely. We didn't get her tonight. I don't know.
And tell her I pronounced her name right this time.
Yeah.
Well, we are coming to the end of the show, though, so we're going to say goodnight to everybody. I'm going to let Joe say goodnight and tell, once again, plug yourself real quick, and then, of course, a nice little commercial, and then we're done.
Yeah, well, yeah, man. Well, firstly, thank you so much for your support, Daddy Murr and Nina, because I know she's not here tonight. Yeah, it really means a lot, man. And it's a pleasure. I hope we come back on the show again sometime. If you want to check out Indifferent Monkey, just search Indifferent Monkey, all one word. Indifferent Monkey, one word, on Google, and you'll find loads of links to, our music and things that are happening and stuff like that. So there you go. Thank you, mate.
Oh, you're welcome. And thanks for coming back on the Daddy Murr and Nina show. We love having you, and we can't wait until next time, brother.
Yeah, me too, mate. I'll keep you up to date with what's going on, man. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, it sounds great. And to everybody listening, thank you for listening and have a great night.
Adopt US Kids presents What to Expect When You're Expecting. A teenager. Learning the lingo.
Today, I'm going to help parents translate teen slang. Now, when a teen says something is on fleek, it's exactly like saying, that's rad. It simply means that something is